Happy Wednesday, beautiful people. It's a late one, I know, but I have been busy today. And Mike's working on the car, so he's doing stuff with his friend. He's going to eat with his friend, so I had to take Sam to the airport today, and then I got home and cleaned out my office. Hey, Janie. Hi, Susan. And I cleaned out my office, and I found a thing in there that I forgot that I had. And so I want to make a craft with that. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Carla. Tammy. Hello, Angela. It's good. So far, so good. Just, one of those days. So anyway, better late than never. And hey, Becky. It's cold here today. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Vivian. All right. So that's what I had to take Sam to the airport earlier today. I got home, started cleaning my office, found a cool thing. And then I was just kind of putzing around up here, and I am going to make this thing. Okay. So we were digging through the basement a couple weeks ago, found a bunch of my old picture frames from my old house. So I found this one. It's like this size. And then I got an idea because when I was cleaning my office today, I found this thing that I got off Temu that I totally forgot I had. Isn't she cute? It's a little mermaid, and it lights up. It's got a little light. I know it's hard to see, but it's got a little light in there. Thank you. Yeah, these are new Jimmy crystals, y'all. Go check them out. They're amazing. Hi, Lucia. So anyway, the last couple hours, I was waiting for Sam's flight to land. Oops. I found this frame, and I added some wood you bend to the outside and the inside. Okay, and this is just glass, but we're gonna paint over it. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna end up keeping this piece, so don't everybody get excited. Vivian, I had COVID like a month ago, so I'm over that. Yeah, I'm back to normal. Girl, cold. Yeah, it's freezing. I think we're supposed to get like 3 to 5 inches of snow on Friday, and it's freaking frigid. You have one that's a fairy? I thought it was going to be bigger. I should have known better. It's Temu. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Suzanne. So yeah, I'm just, I was busy doing stuff today. I still have content I need to post, like supply lists for a couple of things. I did set up my Whatnot auction for Friday at 6 p.m. So you guys are going to be lots of stuff over there. I've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, some funky junk. I've got a ton of jewelry and earrings. So you guys go bookmark that for Friday. I love the Little Mermaid too. And I'm so excited because I forgot I had it. I mean, I knew I had it, but I kind of forgot where it was. So I am going to, about that mermaid. Yes, I do. Tell us the goods. So, and then I had to go find some paper. So I found this print and I printed it out to just go on there. Did I finish the fairy box? Oh, the fairy tissue box. I did. Go check my Live and Royals from the other day. I tried the fairies on there. I didn't like it. So it's just a tissue box. That'll be at the auction. You thought it was going to be bigger too. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Beverly. Yeah. So my bad, but we're going to make it work. So here's my thought. I printed this out. Just a fun little graphic. Good evening, Nancy. And Sam just landed. I think tomorrow he said it's going to be a high of 65 with a little bit of rain in the morning. But then on Friday, it's going to be like 72, 73. So it's all good. Yes, actually, this one is print on demand through a collab I have with, oh God, I forgot the name of it. But you can go on my website, shopfunkyjunk.com. On the Precious Heart Person Band. Vivian, that is in my private group. Yes, it is in there. We did that no. Did I do that on the main page or did I do that? No, that was in my private group. Yeah. The tissue box is in Royals, and yeah, that's going to be up for auction on Friday. Oh my God, I've got you, girl. Do not miss Friday's auction. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, you can go to Shop Funky Junk, or actually you can go in the chat bot, !shirt, and it will send you a link to this. I know. All right, so let's get busy. I think I'm going to meet my girlfriend for dinner since Mike's going to be out, and I'm going to try to finish this. But I did sit here and prep this because I know this part takes forever. This would you bend, you know, I just cut it all out. It's a really pretty thin trim, kind of look like waves. I do not do auctions on Facebook anymore. No, it's way too complicated, way too hard. Nope, gave that up. I don't miss it. I like crafting on Facebook, but the auctions the lag is so bad. Yes, Susan, it's $25 a month. We meet in there on Mondays and Fridays. Snow on Friday again, I know, Josie. And Royals there's all kinds of good stuff in there. You get free access to my crown tutorial. You get a code to use on my website, discount code. All right, so I'm going to use some, hey Clara, I'm going to use some Paint Pixie Undercover Primer. And we're going to paint this whole thing with primer, even the glass, okay? Yeah, guys, go get it. It says Savage Love at the bottom. And I designed the print, and then I just, it's print on demand. It is a DTF through Ninja Transfer. So, and if you like it and you order it, they'll print it for you and they'll send it to you. Super cute. All right, this is just primer, so it's gonna look a little shoddy. I love, love, love the Whatnot auctions. Are you kidding me? Yes, it's so stinking simple over there. I've got a bunch of giveaways to give away on Friday. Yeah, I love being live on Whatnot. It's just fun over there. And there's no lag, which is another great thing. You don't have all that nonsense. Hey, Stuart. Hey, Cheryl. All right, so I'm just priming all of this. I already added it like literally took me an hour to put all this would you been on here because I had to cut it and measure it, and then I did do the little pointy things to make it match in the corners. I probably could have primed it too, but we're here. The options are so much better, and just it's just easier, y'all. If you're still doing auctions on Facebook, please go. You don't have to invoice because Whatnot does it for you. They give you your shipping label. All you have to do is print it out, box up your stuff, and you're out the door. It's that easy. Yeah, seriously, if you do auctions here and you're a creator and you sell your stuff like I do, don't bother with Facebook's just, I mean, I love Facebook, but it's just that it's way too hard. Whatnot is free. It's not like TikTok or, you know, it's an American owned company. You can pay with PayPal. Hey, Yvonne. Hi, Linda. So I don't know. I just really like it. You guys have heard me talking about it. So that's next one. We're going to do Friday Night Chick Chat over there on the Whatnot app. And it's going to be a good time. We have fun over there. And the auctions go so much smoother. Hi, thank you, Barbara. Love the coffee bar. Did you guys like that? Yeah, I saw that sitting there and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and hang all that stuff up. I love it. If you have somebody tall in the house, they have to move to the one side of that sign. But the only tall person really in here is Sam. And he doesn't really... He lives elsewhere, so he's just going to have to make do with having that little sign there. But it's cute. I like the way it turned out. I got that little coffee bar, the hanging sign at the at-home store. So you guys should go check that out if you have a coffee bar. I think it's cute. It was the only place I could have put it. Thank you. Hey, Debbie. I'm good, Nancy. How are you? Thank you, Angie. I like it too. It's like a little happy place. And it's nice too because my husband used to leave every morning like bright and early to go get a coffee at Dunkin'. So now he just stays home. So it's kind of nice. Wake up to the smell of fresh coffee because we have the coffee already set up. He likes his little coffee time in the morning, you know, in his girly pajamas, you know. If you guys know, you know. He likes to wear my pajama pants. He's a stud like that. All right, so this is just a coat of primer. It looks a little shoddy right now. That's why we want to put primer on there. And then I'm probably going to go in it with some chalk paint, I think. But let's dry this up first. So how did you guys do today? Fill out the wallet information. Yes, ma'am. Fill out the wallet information if you want to buy anything. If not, you could just come over there and hang out and watch. Hi, Robbie. Hi, Tammy. And you could just come over there and watch and enjoy the festivities because we have fun over there. And there's no lag. There's no trolls. Not that I've ever had. And if you want to buy something, you just set up your wallet. I have my whatnot connected to, I went to paint a fireplace mantle this ugly color. It's pressboard. What type of paint? You can use chalk paint. Diane, we're doing something with Little Mermaids. Stick around. It's going to be super cute. Okay, I have it in my brain. I see it in my brain. I think it's going to be super cute when it's all said and done. And I did the majority of the work off camera, like adding this would you bed trim. All I did was put it here and on the inside. Hey, Wanda. You guys, today it's Annabelle, Jack's girlfriend, Annabelle. She turned 18 years old today. Thank you. If you guys like my shirt, do ! shirt in the comments. If Chatbot will drop you a link, you can copy and paste that into your browser and it'll take you to my site where this is listed for sale. I had to get one because I made it. So thank you, Carol. The dog's doing fine. You would never think anything's wrong. He's not in here right now. He wanted out. He doesn't like being in here at nighttime with me. He wants to go lay down in his bed. All right, so I think we're done with that. I am going to take some white chalk paint now. Hey, from Pittsburgh. Thank you, Wendy. You guys go get one. Chalk paint. I'm going to use, this is cottage white. I think I want to use like bright spanking white. Do I have, I've got some white acrylic paints. Or I can use some I think I'm going to use some fusion paint actually. This is Victorian Lace fusion paint. Yeah, so wish happy birthday to Annabelle. She turned 18 years old today. Can you believe it? Oh, to be 18 again. So her and Jack are out to dinner with her family. I think we're going to try to take them out over the weekend. Maybe Saturday. No, Saturday I got to pick up Sam at the airport. So maybe Sunday or maybe tomorrow night, maybe. Okay. I am going to, oh, this is going on beautifully. How many of you guys used Fusion Paint? My friend Amber that owns Endless Designs Boutique is where I got this from. And it's going over everything perfectly, but that's why we primed it. Not so much worried about it if it looks streaky because I think I'm going to end up crackling the inside of the frame. The outside decorative parts, I want to paint gold to match the mermaid. And I think the inside, we're going to do some fine line crackle from Pentart. And then I promise, guys, tomorrow I've got so much computer work to do. I will get supply lists out for the last couple of crafts that I have done on here that I have not done, that I have not put together. I know you guys are patiently waiting. And I've got like 9 million messages to look at. And I've got some organizing too. I got a big order from Uline today where some boxes, and I've got to make some t-shirts tomorrow and some sweatshirts tomorrow. So I'll be busy doing that. And then at some point, I think around 3 o'clock tomorrow, I will be live with Reba Rose. I'm super excited for that because all of her prints are out for Easter. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, you should. If you're a big decoupager like me, you're going to want to check it out. I'm going to let this dry, and then I might put one more coat on here. I don't know, but I got to do the inside. Yeah, Fusion paint is really nice. This is the color Victorian Lace. It's not a bright white, but it's like a soft white. And I'm not really so much worried about the inside because we're decoupaging over that. But I don't want it to be too streaky, so I am putting it pretty generously on in here. It smells good too. I like the way the Fusion paint smells. It's got like a little bit of a smell to it. Okay, that's definitely gonna need another coat. Let's just do with this. You love Fusion? I never prime when using Fusion oil paint unless it's silver tray. Dana, I prime because that's glass and I didn't want it to slip. And it's white. I think when I paint things white, it's better to prime. I never prime a silver tray, I just wing it, but I use enamel paint. No, they didn't dye. Look, it's still pretty yellow, I think, but you did add a little bit. I've been using purple shampoo. I know I do, Cheryl. I know. Oh, back in the sun, it's awesome. And spinach hot dip. Don't feel like cooking. I know. How do you chat? GPT. I can't find it. Do you have to Apple phone? The chat bot? So, oh, the floor. Then okay. So the bunny. I have to do a supply list on that, and I have to do a reel on it. I did add some stickles to it. That tray turned out super cute. Super cute. I'll post the final picture tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have a story in mind for that bunny yesterday. Did we like even talk about one? I just don't come up with them on my own. You guys all need to. Has anyone ever made what? Primer? No. Cornstarch? You know what? I used to make my own chalk paint when I was POA. And I couldn't afford paint. And I forgot now how you made it. Was it cornstarch? No, I think it was plaster of Paris with the little sample paints. I made my own chalk paint with plaster of Paris. That was many, many moons ago. I had a ton of it. It was kind of messy though. And they dried up really quickly. So I wasn't a pro at making my own paint by any means, but I would get those cheap little, what do you call it? The little sample paints at Home Depot, and I would use that to make my own color chalk paint. A few of my shirts, super excited getting noticed. Tanya, that's amazing. Good for you. Isn't that exciting? I bought a bunch of transfers today, y'all. I get stuck on that Whatnot app in the morning. Girl. So you guys, it's good for you guys though. Good for my small little business. Keeps me creative, and I keep making sweatshirts and t-shirts, and you can put those on just about anything. They're really super fun. I'm not worried about that. I am gonna do that's gonna be gold. I am gonna do the sides one more time. I don't want to see any streaks, and that was a dark frame. I don't want to see that. You guys, I have like the theme song to Bridgerton stuck in my head. I got through another episode last night, actually 2. I think I'm coming up on episode 4. Or maybe I just watched 2. You know what? I think I only watched 2. Oh, maybe I did. I don't remember. But it's so good. Oh, Debbie's on at Studio MD. It's awesome. She's on late. Usually she's on earlier. When I'm on like at 2, I'll see her on when I'm live. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to dry it again. Get all that off. You said that. Let's chat later, DM me, sister. I have to catch up on my DMs tomorrow, y'all. Hey, Glenda. I think today I'm gonna go have dinner with my girlfriend. She asked me earlier, and then when I called Mike to see what he wanted for dinner, he's like, "I'm going out with Gary," and I was like, "Okay." They're working on the race car, so I said, "Perfect. I'll go live, and then." Bridgerton, Jean Marie, the new season of Bridgerton is out. My husband's not a fan, so I watch it. Oh, last night though, you know what we watched? We watched a movie with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon called The Rip. You guys got to go watch that. It was really good. I enjoyed it. Mike enjoyed it too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. Oh, Carly Beagle's live on Whatnot. She's doing her clothing after your time. It was good. Cynthia, was that not the craziest, best ending ever? I thought it was good. I did not see that coming. You should watch The Rip. It's a movie. It was really, really good. It was very good. Okay. So now I'm gonna take my paper. I already cut it out to size. I haven't watched Regulators, and I think we're gonna start watching Landman again. Yeah, that movie was really good. So now, but I cut it out. This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the inside, okay? And I'm gonna use some decoupage glue from Pentart. And we're gonna put that on the inside. Charlene, I'm a fan. I like Matt Damon. I love Ben Affleck. I think they're fantastic actors. My husband's not a fan, but the movie was actually really good. And they didn't ruin the movie by putting J-Lo in there. I mean, I was waiting. I didn't know when this movie was made, if he was still married, to her. But I was like, oh God, I hope she doesn't make a surprise appearance. Okay. Remember that one movie they did together, Gigolo or something dumb like that? So now I'm going to put this paper. This way. I'm going to get my little spongy thing. It was good. I never see. I did not either, Tammy. I was like, oh my God, that's genius, brilliant writing. It really is. And you know what's funny is that was based on a true story, which, I was like, or inspired by true events. And I was like, damn. Why does this always happen to me, y'all? Always wants to go crooked. Just make it work. I might have to cut that off right there with my blade. I might have cut it too big though. Okay, so there's our inside. Got our little beach scene. Hey, Kimberly, how's my? It's cold. If you're talking to me, maybe you're talking to somebody else in the live. All right, I'm gonna take where I was a little bit off. I'm just gonna. I don't know if I can, y'all. Trim that up. Beautiful. Okay. Just one little piece down here I don't want down there. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to take another coat of that. I haven't seen The Housemaid yet, but I heard it was amazing. Jack and his girlfriend went and saw it, and she said it was life-changing. I don't know what that means. But no, I've heard about it. My one girlfriend wants to go see it again. But I don't know. I haven't seen it. How many of y'all seen it? Okay. So I'm going to let this dry, work out any air bubbles that I might have gotten. And they said it happened in Miami Lakes, and it really happened in Halea. So these people are all... Yeah, so that was a true story, eh? Crazy. Who knows? I mean, crazy crap like that happens, right? Doesn't surprise me none. Oh, that bunny tray that I did yesterday, the bubbles kind of work themselves out under the transfers a little bit. They're not as bad as they were last night. I feel like all I have to do is let it all dry, and then let it all dry, and then it'll be all right. But where did, oh, I know you probably said, where did you get the print? I found it. Did anyone watch the special? No. On the Turpin. No, I want to watch that. The print, it was like in my basket of prints, and if I remember correctly, it was just like it was in my folder. It doesn't belong to anybody. Could have been Google. I'm not sure. It's just like a seaside, you know. So see, look, even guys, look at this by itself is pretty, right? It is intense. I was yelling out loud. You guys have to send me that. DM me all that stuff, because I like to watch all that stuff. I like to watch true crime. Look at how pretty that looks. You guys are like 30 seconds behind me, just so you know. Okay, so now we have this, and the next thing I want to do is I want to take this inside part right here, and I want to do fine line crackle. Okay. Oh, good, Kimberly. So I'm going to do some cracking primer. This is the first step. Make sure you have a clean, dry brush. And what's that one too? And no, here we go. That's the one I want. I need to wash my brushes again. I want to watch. Where is that Turpin Children one at? Oh, Vivian, you're going to love it. Oh, Hulu. I have Hulu. All right, so this is just the part one of the fine line crackle, and I'm just going to put it like right here on this inside flat part of this DIY frame. Okay. You want like a nice even coat. You don't want it to be too thin, but you don't want it to be goopy either. And I know it's hard to see because this is white on white, but it's like it's got like a milky like look to it if you put it on something dark. But you want to make sure that this goes on not clumpy or lumpy or puddly, just a nice even medium coat. And then we're going to let it dry really good, and then we're going to put on part two. And make sure you have clean, dry brushes. Be Beatrice the bunny peeking out of her winter habitat to make sure spring has sprung. Ah, that's a good one. I feel like I've got too much of this stuff right here. I feel like. It's going to look better. You guys just got to stick with me. Trust me, this is going to be super, 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 super pretty. I see it in my head. You guys are going to like where it's going. Now, the only thing that I might do off camera is I got some seashells that I want to add to it, okay? So this is going to take about 6 minutes of this constant drying. I am sick. I cannot watch the news on my phone. Every day is bad about time. That's why I don't watch the news. Oh, the pouring paste? No, I haven't seen that yet. You love it. I know it looks pretty already, right? And I'm glad I cleaned out my office today because then I was able to, I cleaned out all my jewelry cabinet. Hey, Lisa DeMayo, you did good. I expect a picture, Lisa, when you get it all on, when you get it on your body. Lisa ordered a sweatshirt from me. She got the little Betty Boop one. Memory of a Killer on Hulu with Catch. I so want to see that, Janet. Is it good? Yeah, I want to see that. And for all my non-shopping Temu friends, when I do a supply list on this, I will try to find that Little Mermaid like on Amazon or something for you and link it there. I'll search around for you. Arlene, I just heard about Savannah Guthrie. I didn't really know who that was until like 2 days ago. Did they find her yet? It's terrible. Nothing. So when you're heating up and you're drying your Pentart cracking paste or the part 1 of the fine line primer, fine line crackle, make sure you move your heat around. Don't just let it sit there, you know, like that. It'll bubble. So you want to move your heat around. And you want to make sure that's good and dry before you lay part 2 on there. Annabelle's name for selling on Whatnot. She's not on there yet, Greta. That's my son's girlfriend. It was her birthday today. I just got a text from Carly Beagle. She's live on Whatnot. She sells clothing and whatnot. And I got a little bit of everything coming this Friday. Stop it, Tabitha. Are you kidding me? The son-in-law, you know they could tell so much just from the phone records or video cameras. Why would the son-in-law? Why? The girl's husband? The son-in-law. That would be her daughter's husband. Savannah's the daughter, right? Oh, Patrick Dempsey. He's so hot. Pray she's absolutely. I can't even imagine, y'all. It's scary. At 80 something years of age, you think you got through life, right? Thinking Nancy Guthrie, yeah. So they think it's her daughter Savannah's husband. And they didn't take, oh my gosh. Susan, you just have to download the app on your phone. It's like downloading TikTok or downloading, YouTube. All right, so now we're going to do part 2 of no, that's the glossy varnish. This is part 2 of the fine line crackle varnish. Oh, Savannah has a sister that's married. Shut the front door. That's no bueno. Okay, I think this one will be good. I was hoping for a smaller brush, but I guess we're gonna have to make do with this one. All right, I'm just going in. This is the crackle part 2. And get it on Amazon, eBay, and oh, thank you. The son-in-law, the police say they never report it was the son-in-law. False reporting. Oh, well, that's good. All right, so then you're going to put another coat. This is part 2. It's like my favorite stuff. And this has a little bit of like an amber look to it. And you're going to put a coat of that. Right onto it. Now, if I get some on the sides where it doesn't belong, I don't care because I'm painting over the other sides. But again, even for this layer, you just don't want it to be puddly. Like right there in your seams and crevices, you want to make sure you keep that nice and like non-puddly. I haven't seriously, I'm so good at it. I know, right, Tanya? These are not giving. They followed her sister's car. I'm gonna have to like start watching the news. That's terrible. Why would somebody take an 80-something-year-old woman? It's awful. Okay, so part 2 is down. You're done with that brush. You can't use that brush anymore. They also said there are no current suspects. False stories. I know. That's why you can't really get on TikTok to find that stuff out. And he was last to see her. Oh, this blood is 600 feet on your well. It's because they don't want the son-in-law to know that they think it's him. Well, I pray that they find her alive and well. Does she have like dementia? Maybe she kind of skedaddled on her own, maybe, or no? Yes, the age that supposedly dropped off. Oh. Oh, June, we still have snow. Oh my God, the mom's boots. Yeah, they could track her with that thing, I think. Non-puddly. They should be able to track her with that, no? The pacemaker? I'm already starting to see some crackle majackles in here. Linda, it's Pent Art Fine Line Crackle. You can find this on my link tree. If you do exclamation point link in my link tree, you want to go to Decoupage Queen. And it's Fine Line Crackle. It's my favorite. You put crystals on after epoxy. If you're going to epoxy something, the only thing you can put under epoxy is stickles or glitter. Any rhinestones will go on top of epoxy. Ew, it's crackling really nicely. It looks so good. Wait till I get the gold in here, guys. And we get the mermaid on. It's going to be so good. Hi, Kay. Looks like a crime scene. Oh, no. Here's the thing too, guys. If you go to Decoupage Queen, or just, I did a post on it last week. Decoupage Queen is offering a fine line starter kit for $24.99 or $29.99. You get both components of the fine line crackle part 1 and 2, and you get the solvent-based sealer because you need the solvent-based sealer. You can't seal a crackle with like Duraclear or anything. It'll get real cloudy. So you can go and get the whole kit for like $24 or $29.99. I forgot. On your phone. Okay. All right, I know you guys may not be able to see all the little crackles, but I'm going to try to show you. Can you guys see them? Like in the right light. But when I put some pigment in there is when you're really going to see it, which we're going to do that now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the antique paste. I'm actually gonna mix these two colors together. This is the Pentart wax paste, okay? And I don't care if I get it on this trim here because I'm gonna paint that gold. So you just wanna kind of get like a stout brush or something and you're gonna just rub it in there. Not yet. Marcy, oh my gosh, you're gonna freak. Okay, so you take this wax, now watch. Grab a paper towel. And you're just going to smoosh it. I'll do like this side and then I'll buff it off and then I can show you guys. All of this wax, oops, wrong one, just sits. And then you want to buff it out. Now do you see it? Look at all of that crackle. See it? So from there, and now you have crackle. Okay. And you just keep buffing it out. And like I said, I'm not worried about over here because I am probably going to finish this all off with like liquid gold, I'm thinking. Just wait, guys, wait. Wait till the mermaid is what's going to make this piece. I'm super excited. And I got to add some seashells. So just hang on a second. I brought my seashells in here. Let's buff that out. Maybe I'll do the seashells after, because what time is it? I'm getting hungry. It's 7 o'clock, y'all. I'm never late. That's late. Hey, when's, oh, I did hear about that. I've got to do that. I've got to do that. I just like to show you guys like the majority. If I don't, but I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. I might do the seashells off camera. Just because I'm hungry. Underwood keeps your brush. That's what I have my brushes soaking in, is when I use a brush, you see me throw it over there in my brush tub. It's hot water and Murphy's oil soap. I never ended up using this brassy color. I ended up using a color that was like antique gold. Okay. And then you buff that off, and then all of your crackles. Now here's the thing about crackles. You guys have to seal it with the glossy varnish. Make sure it says solvent based. It comes in antique and clear. I'm probably going to use the clear. So I don't want it to turn. I don't want it to be antique-y. I don't think yet. Okay. So there we have all of our crackles. See? So pretty. Okay. And see, I need summer in my life. I hate it. All right, so now I am going to take another brush. I'm going to take my liquid gold, okay? Is she going to be holding this and you attach her? She's going to be holding what? That's all, you gotta wait. Okay. I need a brush. And I am going, actually, this one looks good. I think I'm going to do the whole, so I'm just going to take my liquid gold and I'm going to do this outside frame, like all the wood you bend. And I know I'm holding it up like this, and I apologize, but it's just the angle of the trim that I need to like get down flat on it. So my brush, and I'll show you guys here in a second what I mean. So I can get that straight right there without having, because you got to make sure you get all that gold into those little bits and pieces. So I hold it upright and I just flatten my brush out against it. Ah. Okay. When I get this side done, I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. I think it's gonna be beautiful. And then I'm gonna do the whole side too over here. I want it all to be gold. It's looking even better than in my head. Oh, you guys, it's just practice. Don't forget, this is like my job. So I do this for a living. Like, I never would have thought in a million years, like, so what do you do? I'm like an artist. I guess you could say I'm an artist. I mean, it's like it's what my kids tell everybody that I am. So see how good that's gonna look? It's like we made our own frame, which is even greater because you could literally do this with like, you could do this, you know, with any old thrift store find. And you saw the frame. This didn't even have the fancy sides. Like Would You Bend, you can make your own fancy frames. Just get a thrift store frame and then add your Would You Bend, and you could make the most stunning picture frames with like all kinds of details. They have so much trim to choose from. And if you're like me who can't make molds, needs a, oh my God, it needs a lobster. How did I not think of that? Maybe this will be Mimi and Larry. Maybe this is like a little story of Mimi keeping, you know, keeping the coast of Glimmergill safe. Now I'm also going to do the inside too, so I'm like not breathing while I'm rubbing my brush along these edges. Like literally, I find myself holding my breath. I love this. It's better in person than it is in my head. You can never get your Would You Bend corners right. When you meet them, you gotta like lay them on top of each other. There's a word for it, and there, you know how I learned? YouTube. Y'all, go to YouTube. You can miter, is it miter cut? Is that what it's called? How to miter cut like trim. And it'll give you a breakdown of how you get your corners just right. And it was like a game changer. Because y'all were in here. I was on a live one day trying to do it. And y'all were trying to do like teach me. And I was like failing epically. Miter, yep. And that's what I did today. So I went and watched a YouTube video and it changed my life. And now I can miter cut like a pro. For like ever, I didn't think I would ever be able to get that. I don't do good with like geometry and angles and stuff like that. You guys, I'm not a math major by any way, shape, or form. I put too much here. So see, that's why I hold it up. So if I end up getting too much there, I could take my brush, because if you put your picture down, shit. Oh well, guys, it's going to be perfectly imperfect. And it's going to be mine, so I guess it doesn't matter. Because this would definitely go into a Florida home when we get one. I got a little too carried away with the amount of liquid gold I put on my brush down here. But maybe we'll put Larry there. Maybe Larry will hide up my little ding. I don't want to pick it up yet because it still needs to dry. All right, I'm going to do the inside now. Oh, guys, this is going to be hard. I should have done this before. I think I might need a smaller brush. This one's going to be trickier because I don't want to get it near the print. So I'm going to do a smaller brush. Same kind of thing though. I'm just going to go right up against that print. That way if I get too much on there, it's not going to like lean towards my print. It's going to go away. And then when I do the other side of it, I'll flip the print around. I think I can use this bigger brush now. No, I don't want to splatter into my frame. So I'm going to just take the time to use the smaller brush, and I'm going to work my way on the inside, and then I'll flip the frame around. We're too pretty to math. Right on, sister. I just was never good with math. I'm good with money. I just can't do math. Isn't that funny how that works? Like algebra, geometry. I don't understand any of that. That takes too long, y'all. See, I got the patience of like nobody. Do it. I think I could do the bigger brush on this side. But then that's the one that's going around the inside of the frame that we crackled. I'm going to have to use. I'm going to have to use the smaller brush. We would have been here all night long. Is that mermaid going to be a mold or what? No. Nope. Did you miss the mermaid in the beginning when I held it up? If you missed it, you got to wait. You want to make sure you wait because it's going to be magnifico. It's not a mold. Y'all are just jumping on. You think it's a mold. It's not. It's not a mold. It's better than that. Okay, now I got to do the smaller brush, and I'm going to actually see if I could like tip it this way to do, see what I mean? I don't want to get it on the part that we crackled. So I'm trying to get my skinny brush, and because this trim is so ornate, it's kind of, you need to go with it. Let's see if I see a couple parts that I missed. Yuck what? What's yuck? What's yucky? Is Tacky Joe in the house? It's easier to go around the other way. Do you go live? I'm not going to get them when you go live. Robin, you can sign up for my Telegram. If you go to my link tree, if you download the Telegram Messenger app, I always send a Telegram out. I typically, I wish I was better with the schedule, but yes, I'm live Mondays and Fridays in my private group. And then Tuesdays, I was live yesterday. Wednesdays were usually my Totally Dazzled live. But while they're getting set up again, I'm just on my own for Wednesdays. And then tomorrow I'm live at 2 with Reba Rose Creations. That's a decoupage paper I affiliate with. And tomorrow I will be back on at 2. All right. I'll show you where I screwed up at the bottom here. This is going to take a minute, guys. I'm so sorry. The fun part is yet to come because there's just no way to get around there without getting it all over my frame. So I'm using the little brush to paint this side. See, I don't want to get any of that gold on my crackle majackles. Oh, this is tedious. What was I thinking? Telegram Messenger app. Yeah, it's Telegram, but you want to look up, it's the Telegram Messenger app. It's a free app. I've been using it for a few years. It's like a texting service, but it's free. And with the platform, with the following as big as mine, to have a Telegram texting service, when I looked into it, it was like $1,000 a month. And I'm like, oh gosh, like I got kids in college, y'all. I think that's crazy because it goes by how many you send out. If I send out, I can send out as many telegrams as I want, but you guys just gotta, and it's crazy. I only have like 800 subscribers on my Telegram, so you guys get busy on there. It's like a texting service, but no data rates. This was an 11 by 17 print that I printed out because I wanted it to fill up. I wanted it to fill up the entire picture. And then I did cut it. I did cut it. Yes, ma'am. You know, and of course I had to pick out the most. I picked this Would You Bend trim out because I thought it looked like waves. And being that we're doing a mermaid print or like a mermaid craft, and your girl here would like really like for summer to come. I would like to feel some waves. I'd like to feel some salty air. Okay, 2 more sides. The print is just from my computer. It was in my little like images. It's been there forever. So it's not anybody. It's just a print. I don't know. Guys, this is like the part of my job when it gets tedious where I get bored. This is why I can never make another one of these, because there's no way that I would ever be able to sit here and paint all this trim again. Like I couldn't make more than one of these. So if you guys want to go make your own, you're on your own for this one. Because I can't make more than one of anything. I get too bored with it. Especially if it's like super ornate. Right, I'm going to try the big brush. Epson. I have an Epson. It's in my Amazon store. You guys can go there and see if I could do this. So much easier with the bigger brush. Just gotta be careful. I hear the dog out there. You're gonna have to wait a second, Bubba, because I am not stopping. Okay, maybe I'm better than I thought I was. The big brush I actually didn't do too bad on. I kind of nailed it. I was worried I was going to have it everywhere, but I actually did pretty good. Okay. Last little side right here. Get it started. And then use the big brush. I have to move to something different all the time. Yeah, I can't. I don't have ADD, but you know, maybe a little bit. I think we all do a little bit. Ew, see, I feel like this one's gonna leak out because I put a little bit too much on there. And this is kind of grooved down in there. As long as it doesn't leak out. This is what I need to do. Hang on a second. Just grab my little paper towel. and just soak up. See that paint I got, having the big brush, I was able to sop up a little bit of that paint. I got, sorry, my prayer alarm went off. Okay. All right, guys, here's what we got. Oh, look at how good that, see, I screwed up like right here at the bottom. See how I kind of went over, but it's hard to tell. If you're looking that close, then you're not my friend. Look at how good, this looks good just by itself. There's a close-up version. Look how pretty that looks. See what you can do? So now, here's what I'm thinking for the mermaid. Here is the mermaid, okay? And I want her on the left because, and I'm probably just gonna put this on with hot glue right now. But here's what I'm thinking, and I don't want to screw up. I just painted this. I can always touch this up, but let me just put this down here so I don't get it all scratchy. Okay, ready? So we have our little frame, and then we're gonna put her like, I'm gonna put her on an angle, like right here. Wait, and you gotta make sure this is to the back so that, yeah. And then when you turn this on, this lights up, right? But actually, I think I want it like, do I want it off to the side more? Or up? Or do I want to keep her on both? Stop it. Is that not super cute? I think I want it like this. Yeah, she's lighting up the sea. Okay. Now, this is where it's going to be a little tricky. I got to look at it, okay? And this little lamp has like a battery in it, okay? So, I don't know if it's solar. It might be solar. Okay. Do you guys like it? So I don't know if I want her on the outside or if I want her more on the inside. What do you guys think? Inside frame? I kind of like that. Or, like, are we going to put her out here on the outside? See, I kind of like her on the inside. I think I want her on the inside. So I'm going to put her up here. And I'm just going to do... Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so... Okay. And I'm going to add rhinestones to the lantern. I might try to turn this around just because I want that little switch for the lantern to face the back. Because look at, right now it's going right towards the front and that's irking me, okay? Unless I give her some rhinestone chain, which I might change out the chain, like instead of this gold string. I like it on the inside, yeah. So I'm gonna put it right there. All right, so I'm gonna keep this here. And now I gotta figure out how in the hell I'm gonna get it on there. But I know I want it right there. Okay. For now, I'm gonna use hot glue, but I think, ladies, honestly, I think the best thing to do is I'll probably use like UV epoxy, but I actually might peel that off and do some like what do you call it? Like resin, but like I'm talking like thick, super duper resin. I'm just gonna smush some hot glue all down this trim here, I think is what I'm gonna do. And then and then back it up with all the strong stuff. Do you know what I mean? Paint the white on the lamp gold. Paint the what? Paint the white on the, there is, oh, I know, but here it is. There's, you can screw that in. There's a battery in there. A tiny little battery. I don't know if this is, I might change out this little janky string to like some rhinestone trim. And then I think maybe I'll paint her hair red. Oh my God, we have to do a crab. All right. And then here was my thought with this. I was going to add some seashells, like 3D seashells around here. And I grabbed like my little bucket of seashells. So I was thinking about doing some, you know, just like 3D, some seashells around here, you know, like kind of sporadically. So that's what I'm thinking. But you guys, it's 7:30 and I'm freaking hungry. So I don't know if my girlfriend can still meet me anymore, but I still got to eat myself. So seriously though, you guys, look it. Come on. It's like she's lighting up the sea. Now, oh, what if I could turn my light off? Can you guys see it? Hold on a second. Let me shut this one off. All right, guys, ready? I am going to, hold on. Hey, Tanya, I'm going to shut this light off. One quick second. Ready? Oh, hold on. I'm going to shut the whole thing off for you guys to see how cool this is. Come on, y'all. That's genius, isn't it? My granddaughter's a redhead. See the light? Oh my God. Picture the shells. Picture the shells. Super cute. It's going to hang on a wall. I'm going to put some shells down here, some shells up here. It is a story. I might actually have to make this a story, y'all. I might just have to do one on my own. Maybe tomorrow afternoon I'll jump on and we'll finish it together. I don't know. I got Reba Rose. Huh? See, it keeps, my light keeps getting a little janky. But again, it's Temu, y'all. Now here's the thing. If this light ever breaks, I would be forced. Thank you, Carol, for the stars. I would be forced to buy another mermaid just to get the lamp. It's very cool. Or at least but my husband can fix anything. So I don't know if there's the battery's loose. And then I want that to face the back there so you don't see that. Diamond dust. I think actually, you know, it's funny you said that. I think I'm actually going to, diamond dust the seashells that I end up putting on here. So I'm just gonna let that sit there for a second. Turn my light back on for you guys. Yeah, super cute. Shortening the rope. I don't know. We'll see if I can. Well, we'll see. However I get it. But I don't know what that would look like. I mean, it'd be more up here. But hi, Bernice. So anyway, guys, that's it. Look what you can do with a thrifty frame, some wood you bend, and a mermaid from Temu. Super cool. I'm upset. I kind of love it. So I'm kind of digging it. I would not put the shelves on. Shelves? What shelves? Temu. I'll do a supply list tomorrow. I know I've been saying that, guys, but I think I might diamond dust. I'm going to put some shells. Oh, don't put the shells? You guys like it just like it is? The light will make the diamond dust shine. That's why I wanted to add the shells. I'll play around with it and we'll figure it out. Oh my God, guys, I think I have to find a Larry. I think I think Larry might have to go on here. I think Larry might have to find a home in here somewhere. Yeah. Looking, yes, Natasha. You guys feel free to DM me some ideas for a story and I'll try to work one up. But I will see you guys tomorrow, 2 o'clock. I don't have to take anybody to the airport tomorrow, so I'm good to go. And I will be on with Reba Rose tomorrow, doing something probably with one of her new Easter prints. If I find some time, like around noonish, maybe I'll come back on, or if I get, I don't know, or I'll just maybe film myself. But I will definitely see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great evening, everybody. Stay sparkly and stay warm. Bye, y'all.